Hi, Joe Muir here, quantum change agent for soul transformation, soul fueled living. That's what I'm here to create, is helping you embody those qualities of spirit that your soul and heart have been longing for all your life, to help you clear those challenges, understand, clear, and take them out of your field, those challenges that have been running in your field for lifetime over lifetime. So if you feel that you've just had enough of your repeat pattern, then that's what I do with my work, is just to really help you understand, identify, and release and transmute them through the quantum fields. So you can be stepping into your radiant soul-fueled life with just passion and purpose and living from that sense of the blueprint. It's just a magical place to live in. So today we are going to talk about the soul realm, soul family of Mintaka. You may know it as Artuvia. It's the third star in Orion's belt, and it comes from the premise that light is all there is. It really is your half glass, your glass is half full, shiny, light, fairy energy, excited about life, and it's just such an uplifting energy. And you're the only soul realm that actually doesn't carry forward a soul wound of separation from light, because you just living from light all the time. You do not understand the patterns for darkness, destruction, fear-based living, where everything is just so negative in this world. It's beyond your comprehension. You don't understand it. You just think that you've really landed on the wrong planet when you see what's going on around you in the political scene, in the world arena of war, and just not getting it. And the first group of souls that came from Mintaka about 250,000 years ago, at the same time as the fall, because you were called in to bring the light back. So I describe Mintaka as being like a lighthouse. Imagine your ball of energy in your solar plexus. This is where your Mintaka energy sits. And like a lighthouse, you want to beam that light out far and wide for all to see. The thing is, a lighthouse has a solid base, and the beacon at the top is surrounded by glass panels. And those glass panels serve a purpose. First of all, they don't allow the storm water to come in and wash the beacon out. And secondly, the light within reflects off those panels, so you can be seen even further. And the thing is, Mintakas, you're so eager to want to help and be in service to others that you think, well, I'll reach more people and be more available if I just leave the panels out. And what happens is that all the stormwater, all people's stuff comes at you, and you're like, yeah, let me help, let me be in service. And it leaves you completely and utterly drained from their energy, because you haven't got your own energetic boundaries in place, your own glass panels around your lighthouse, which means in turn, you can't shine as brightly as you would like, or that you have the ability to. So for Mentakas, it really is understanding that comprehension and picturing, it's almost like you have a glass translucent shield around your soul space. And it's not that it's keeping anything out per se, it's just keeping your high vibration in and not depleting it and not being allowed to be washed out by others' energies. And the biggest challenge for Mentakas is, you love inspiring others, you love helping people and being in service, and if only they would do this, they could see it a different way. And you get so desperate and upset when people don't take your advice, even though they've asked for it. And the biggest relief from Mintakas is when we can let go of that responsibility. And we take a view that not everybody chooses the path of light. Not everybody has the same life experience. You are inspiring them by your own light. But they haven't chosen that in this lifetime, not to the extent that you have, being true to your soul purpose and bringing that forward at the light. And when you let go of that responsibility, it's massively liberating to just allow people to be on their own path, to give up that it's your responsibility to fix other people. And that the only way, you feel that the only way of being in service or receiving love is to be in service from others. And it's time that myth was broken down. And I will be doing future webinars about Mintaka in particular. Mintaka, Hadar, and Parallels are the soul realms that I just I know how much I can help people transform out of these trapped patterns of operation in the world by recognizing truly what their soul gifts are, and finally releasing themselves from the shackles of those challenges at soul level. So I will be talking in depth more. So for those that feel I've got that light, but all I want to do is be in service, but I'm draining from other people, you've got Mintaka running, sweetie. And you know, you don't understand other people's choice and negativity, and it leaves you to be quite vulnerable at times. So the more that you can become aware of this, and the more you can stand in your own power and own your lighthouse and shine brightly, which means that you are the inspiration for others to turn their lights on without feeling the requirement that it's your job to turn their lights on for them. And the freedom that comes from that, and the awakening and the revelation and the liberation that comes from that, when you see the power of that and you embrace it and you live from it, is a huge, huge transformation for Mintakans. So, you know, I think that's all that I want to say. Yeah, just it's still about light is all there is. So keep light in your heart. Start bringing in the awareness that it is your light and you're here to inspire and not to give away your own power. And because nobody has taught you how to plug in to your own fuel source. And that's what I take people through on a one-on-one sessions, is to actually open up those channels to their soul realms, so that you clear the debris out of your energetic fields, all the lifetimes of aspects that have held you back, and plug in. I call it, you know, divine fuel pump from the sky, of plugging in and fueling your own fuel pump from that. So that's what I help people do in one-on-one sessions. Always feel free to reach out if that resonates for you, or join us to explore more in the group Quantum Soul Alchemy, where I'll be available to answer your questions. And I'm allowing the group to evolve and take on a life of its own, as I call in the people that I truly would like to work with, and those that are ready to hear the truth of who they are. And for those that resonate with me, my work, my message, and the power of the quantum transformation that's possible when you embrace who you are. So until we connect again, namaste.